Hello, my name is Eric Antisel. My phone number, and I would like a call back if you please. My phone number, I'll say twice, is 908-21-9421. First, I want to thank the nice lady I spoke with a couple weeks ago. I called on a Monday around 11 a.m. and I pointed out that the American flag in the War Memorial Park was we needed someone to fix it. It wasn't attached to the pole correctly, and they put up a new flag later that day, later that Monday. So that was nice. And I asked, I pointed out to this lady that in the War Memorial Park there is no POW-MIA flag underneath the American flag. So I'd like you to call me back and give me information about who's in charge of this park, who did not think to put a POW-MIA flag under the American flag in War Memorial Park, where there's a war memorial of the people we know who have died, but prisoners of war, missing in action. I really think you owe it to us to tell us who was in charge, who did not think to put that there. And I know that you probably have to budget everything, so just simply buying a $30 flag, are you not allowed to do that? Because I spoke to the lady and she understood what I was saying and she agreed with me that it's important. And you have one of these flags underneath the American flag of the library, and I don't think it shouldn't be there too, but the one place it definitely should be there, and who is in charge of this park? Seriously, please call me back about this. I saw on the website that there's a meeting the second Thursday of every month, so I will be talking about this there. If you don't talk about it of your own, just out of your own decency, to do so. But I would like information about this, and I would also like to know, do you have to budget $30, and who's in charge of this park? Are you really waiting to get a check from the city of New Brunswick for $30 to buy this flag? Because I'm not allowed to buy a flag and put it up there. So please call me back about this. I really appreciate it. Again, my name is Eric. I live here in New Brunswick, and I would appreciate a call back about this. Thank you. If you need more details, today is Monday, March 28th at 4:14 p.m. Thanks.
Good afternoon, Park.
Hello, this is Eric Antisel. May I speak with Sal Salsa, please?
Yes, can you hold on a second?
Sure, thank you.
You're welcome. Hello?
Hi, is this Mr. Salsa?
Yes, it is.
Hi, this is Eric Antisel. I called and left a voicemail on Monday, early evening, around 4 o'clock, and I called about the lack of a POW-MIA flag under the American flag in War Memorial Park. And the lady I spoke with, well, first of all, thank you for putting up that flag. I don't know if you did have to use your own money to put it up, but it turns out that Tuesday, the 29th, was actually Vietnam Veterans Day, celebrating the day the last troops came home, the troops that were not POW-MIAs. So she tells me that this park was renovated and reopened on Memorial Day 2021.
That's true, yes.
And you were the superintendent at that time?
That's correct.
Are there any photographs from this opening day?
I believe they are, yes.
Where could I find those?
If you go on the city's website, Facebook, it might be on there, or on the Instagram account, I'm not sure.
Are you in any of the photographs?
I probably would have been, yes.
Okay, so how long did the renovation take?
About 5 months.
Okay.
We did it in-house.
Okay, so you were there on opening day and you didn't notice anything missing
As
far as the flag missing.
we had a flag up there.
What happened to it?
The flag is still up there.
No, the POW-MIA flag.
Oh, you know what? I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I really don't. I know we had the regular flag up there, and Dottie was saying that someone had called. I think it must have been you. There was said over it. And,
So Dottie was the one who took my call?
I'm sorry.
Dottie, that's her name, Dottie?
Yeah, yes. She's the one answering.
Yes, because part of my message, I don't know if you heard my message, but part of my message, I asked Dottie to call me back and let me know who is responsible for War Memorial Park, because I wanted to know who is responsible for...
Well, she did tell me that, you know, I asked her, I wanted to actually call you back. I asked her this number, you know, she didn't get it. She said, "But you're going to call back." I said, "Yeah, I'd definitely like to speak with you." And I do apologize, you know, that might have, you know, that was just definitely an oversight, and I take responsibility for that. You know, there was a lot going on. You know, the park is a veteran park, and you know, I don't want to feel like I was being insensitive. That's extremely, definitely not what the issue was, and I do apologize if I offended anyone. And you know, I'm glad that someone did point that out.
Yeah.
And you know, once we got the word that the POW flag was missing, we made it a point to get one up there ASAP. And if I could get a bigger one, I'll get a bigger one up there.
Great. Great. Yeah, I was thinking, like, you know, it's kind of small, but it's better than nothing. You know, I'm glad that they put it up there. And
that you know, I do apologize. I didn't mean to offend anyone, and it was you know, literally an oversight, and I take responsibility for that.
Okay, so you've been the superintendent for how many years?
3 years now.
3 years. Okay. Did it have a POW-MIA flag when you first started?
I don't recall, to be honest with you, and I would probably have to say no, but I don't think, you know, don't think that. And the only reason why I would say no is that the POW flag was there, was renovated, it still would have been there because they didn't take the flag down during construction.
Yeah.
So if the flag was there, it still would have been.
So the flag was missing on your first day as superintendent, and it was missing the day before Vietnam Veterans Day. And you reopened it on Memorial Day, and I know a lot of people think of Memorial Day as just a day off from work, but the word memorial is in that. So there's a photograph of you on Memorial Day overlooking this. So I know that there are people who live in New Brunswick, New Jersey, who personally know POWs, who would love to have your position. So I'm going to ask this publicly at the second Thursday of the month of April. And you know, I'm going to ask you, seeing as you had this oversight, and there are other people who would really much love to have the responsibility of being the superintendent of War Memorial Park, that, you know, would you consider starting today, and I will say this publicly, but I will give you the opportunity to think about this and think about what you want to say, because I really think you should resign over this. Because that flag, sir, is hung waving underneath the American flag outside the library, and
I think excuse me, sir. Let me just explain something to you.
Okay.
I'm taking a little bit overboard. First of all, okay, again, I'm not to sit there and to give up my job for something that, you know, it was a slight over. There was a lot of things going on.
Sir, excuse me. The flag says you are not forgotten, POW-MIAs, and you, Mr. Salsa, forgot the POWs. Yes, you did. You forgot that they were missing. You forgot the meaning of that flag, and you forgot the meaning of Memorial Day, apparently.
Sir, have you read the plaque on the statue itself?
I have.
Okay, what's it say?
Their bodies rest, and those who have died in the conflicts in World War I, World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. And those last three...
Is that in memory of POWs and all veterans alike?
Sir, you know that the POW-MIA flag waves below the American flag outside of the library, correct?
I don't know. I don't take your library. I really don't know.
Okay, you do not have to render your resignation to me in this phone call, but you understand that it is not over the top for me to suggest it and to give you 2 weeks to think about it.
Alright, this conversation's over. Like I said, you're being extremely unreasonable. For you to
Mr. Salvatore, Mr. Salsa, there are residents of New Brunswick who personally know POW-MIAs. So, you have time to think about why you should keep your job over this. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure. Hi, Judith.
Hi, class.
Hello,
Hi.
Ben.
Well,
Susan is probably a no. Her husband is in the hospital. Sal is a maybe. He is also in the hospital. But although he did say if possible, he would try and call in. And Stacy, I do believe, was
Hi,
going
Nancy.
to try and make it.
Did I miss something, Charles?
Hi, Nancy.
I
Hi.
guess just that you still thought we were in person.
I never got an agenda. I never got a notice that we weren't in person.
Huh.
I got nothing.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. So I think we can call the meeting to order at 6:37. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here tonight. I see we have a member of the public with us as well. Welcome, Eric. Typically, Eric, just so you know, we go through the business of the commission, and then if you'd like to make a public comment, we would do so at the end. It depends. We very rarely have members of the public join us for public comment, so it's not very often. But typically, our meeting agendas last hour and a half. Let's start. Then we have everyone but Sal and Denise and Susan. Let's start with approving the minutes. And thank you for sharing your statement, your concern. I know you shared it with me when we bumped into each other at War Memorial Park a few weeks ago. Just to clarify, to answer your question, the Parks and Gardens Commission is an advisory committee. We do not have any power over the Division of Parks and Shade Trees. Although there are city employees on this commission, including Sal Salsa, their function on this commission, as well as those of us who are just private citizen residents, is advisory. So no one on this call on this commission has the power to make decisions about hiring or firing of any city employee. I will only speak for myself, and then I'm not going to obligate other members of the commission to answer that. They can if they feel. I would not. I, in my limited capacity of chair of this commission, am not going to go on the record advising the city of New Brunswick to fire Sal Salsa. No. I will provide a brief explanation, and then if any of the other members of the committee of the commission would like, they are welcome to. Although again, I'm not going to obligate them to. Thank you, Eric. Because I believe that it was an honest oversight. And as I understand it, once that was pointed out to Sal, he did put up the flag, which to my mind is the correct solution. And so I believe his performance is ultimately to be reviewed by the city of New Brunswick. But he has been that's not for me to say. It's not for me to say. Eric, I appreciate if you didn't interrupt me. But no, I'm not going to do that. I'm also not making a comment on whether I believe there's anyone in the state of New Jersey who might be better at Sal's position than his. That's outside of the scope of this advisory commission. Eric, is your statement complete? Would anyone else like to respond to Eric's comments or question?
To Eric, my name is Clara Haynes, and I would really suggest that you take your complaints to the proper authority. And also, I think there's a time limit as for the public in this meeting. Definitely not. Definitely not. No, I won't. No, I will not, Eric, and I would like to say that I'm really satisfied with Sal Salsa. I think he's doing it.
Thank you for your comments and concerns, Eric. Okay, I think we can proceed with the meeting. Next up on the agenda as you all know,
not the only one who hates to stand by complications at first in this line with all these pictures running through my mind, knowing endless consequences.
The safety issues that was concerned with.
The Harem Square area. I think when I saw the comments at not only hopefully the community forum, as well as obviously the questionnaire that and it is public dog park, and so when I saw that
the same thing to you. It's just a matter how you solve them. But what else are we supposed to do? Part of me won't agree, 'cause I don't know if it's for sure. Suddenly, I don't feel so insecure. Part of me won't agree, 'cause I don't know if it's for sure. Suddenly, I don't feel so insecure anymore. What are things that matter the most? Never let up with anything we chose. Now that I find no way so bad, I don't think I knew what I had. What are things that matter the most? Never let up with anything we chose. Now that I find no way so bad, I don't think I knew what I had.